this day and age?
Well, it means a great deal. I always have said to the clubs that we're a social institution with very important social responsibilities, which makes one very proud of what Branch Rickey did and with Jackie Robinson back in 1945, and then of course he played his first game in Brooklyn in '47. And today we have 36, 38% of our players at the major league level that are from minorities of one kind or another in terms of Asians or African Americans or Hispanic players. So we're more diversified today than ever. And as the sport grows worldwide, and it is true of a lot of things that we're doing, it's important for us to be leaders in every way, shape, form, or manner. So it means a great deal to us, and I'm very proud of what we've done, and we need to do more, and frankly, we need to do some things better.
Brian, what you're referring to is our Diverse Business Partners Program, and I am pleased to continue to be leaders in sport in regards to supplier diversity. And, getting back to Commissioner Selig, it's really been a part of his leadership and his mentorship of the program that has not only made us successful in creating the leadership model, but the reason that he makes reference to we need to do more, he also intimately knows how good it's been for our business. It's helped us in terms of profits and efficiency. It's been good for our communities as well. So we have a vested interest in making our program even better and more expansive than it is.
Yeah, we should be leaders. I think we are in many ways. Our off-the-field programs are just marvelous. Wendy has really helped with the Diverse Business Partners program, and I think of the academy we built in Compton, California. We'll be building more academies all over America. I think of the RBI program, and I think of the game we had in Memphis, Tennessee, a civil rights game, and then the celebration of Jackie Robinson. And I'm proud of the fact that when I took over, 2% of our workforce in the front office were minorities. Today it's 24%, 25%. I want to do better, quite frankly, and that's what I meant before, at the manager and general manager level. But I have confidence that will happen in the years to come. Absolutely, no question about it. We're clearly headed in the right direction. Sometimes things don't always happen as quickly as we'd like, but I'm proud of the progress that we've made. And when I look around front offices now, when I go from team to team and you walk through the offices, we've done very, very well, and we'll continue to do that. Well, I'm partial because most of the best changes have taken place in the last 15 years since I've been the commissioner. But, the wild card has worked out great. Interleague play has worked out great. But I guess the thing I'm proudest of is that we've reformed the economic system. The economic landscape of the sport has changed dramatically. And as a result of that, the sport is more popular today than ever. It's more popular in more cities. We have more competitive balance. People used to call it parity. I'll call it competitive balance. And so here we are going to set an attendance record for the 4th straight year. Because we have labor peace, that's another thing that we have. We're going to have labor peace for 16 years, which is stunning to anybody who studied our history. So there have been a lot of changes, and I'm proud of them, but they've all led to what we set out to do, and that's the game today is more popular worldwide, say nothing of the United States, than it's ever been before. As for negative things, well, I'm fortunate the last 5 years or so there hadn't been much negative. We had a lot of labor unrest in the 90s, and that was unfortunate and hurt us, and I'll always be sad about that, but I think we've solved that problem. In fact, I know we've solved it.
Wendy?
For me, the best has been to be able to contribute in very meaningful ways, and a lot of the ways that the business has changed. Under Commissioner Selig, we've developed human resource practices, we've developed diverse business partners, we've developed the executive leadership program. And to be principally involved in those things has been very, very exciting. Really, the only downside I have is that I'm formally with the Chicago Cubs franchise, and I never got a World Series ring. So, other than that, it's been good.
Well, if I can add something, Wendy, neither has anybody else. I've worked for him since 1908, so you've got a lot of company. Well, we're reaching out in a lot of ways, and I'm very happy to tell you that our demographics are really good. I can suggest to you that you just walk any ballpark in the big leagues or in the minor leagues for that, and you'll be shocked at how many kids there are. Number one, the Happy Felton thing is today symbolic because everybody has that. Every club has it. Every club has special days for kids. They have fan clubs. They have, whether it's with sponsors or the team themselves. And so each club is very aggressive in doing that. And that's the way it's supposed to be. So I would say, we have a lot of our advertising directed towards kids. And we do a lot of things, but particularly at the club level, they really aggressively reach out and frankly, it's really helped us. And that's the reason we're going to draw between 76 and 77 million people this year.
And Brian, if I could add, the commissioner also has just two phenomenal successful things happening with primarily a youth market. One, our RBI program, second to none. And then the academy, the baseball academy that he spoke of, that there will be more. It's just been tremendous in terms of the success model. We already will have 4 students coming out of that who will be, potential draft picks. So it's exciting to see that happen.
Great success stories out of that program as well. Coco Chris.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no question. The RBI program has, I think, today over 130,000 kids, which is remarkable. I wish everybody could see the academy in Compton, California. It really is remarkable, and I'm happy to tell you that the Cardinals signed two young kids out of that academy the other day, which is really a wonderful, wonderful story. So you're going to see more academies springing up all over. I know a lot of clubs. The Red Sox have built fields in Boston, and you can go on and on and on. So we really are reaching out in the inner cities particularly, but in terms of young people everywhere.
And that's something you're very committed to.
Well, I'm confident that we will have, as proud as we are of the numbers today, they'll be even better. They'll be better at every level. The sport will be more popular worldwide because we're reaching out, and that itself inherently will produce more diversity. I have often said that I think internationally we are so committed to it, and the World Baseball Classic was really our first foray into that, and it worked out just brilliantly. The next one comes in 2009. But I think 5 years from today, I'm very confident that people will be stunned at how popular baseball is all over the world, and that alone will produce a lot of diversity.
How are you going to get baseball to become more popular all over the world? Are we talking more international games?
Well, we're going to play games we have already. I just sent a delegation to China, and they came back, and we're hopeful next year to play some more exhibition games, maybe in China, and maybe some regular season games in Japan. We're getting great interest in Israel. There are people in Europe. The European countries have been after us. I hope to play games in Europe. I mean, this is the beginning of a very, I think, dramatic foray into the international arena.
And Wendy, because you guys are such a great team together.
Yeah.
From your standpoint, in 5 years.
Oh, but the things that he's doing are legacy, so it'll be there. But one of the most exciting times that I failed to say earlier in baseball was, Commissioner, as you stated, during the World Baseball Classic. It was absolutely ecstatic in terms of festivity, multiculturalism. It was the best of the game. And so I hope in 5 years that we've not only increased what we currently have, but really covered all continents. I hope Africa is a part of our landscape within the next 5-year period as well.
What drives my passion is my belief in the sport and in what I believe is right in this world. Baseball is a social institution, I said before, and I take that very seriously. But with that social responsibility, we've got a chance. We have a chance to really lead in some ways that are dramatic, as people follow the sport, they take their cue from the sport, they live and die with the sport. And so when Branch Rickey brought Jackie Robinson to the big leagues, from a baseball standpoint, it was very important. From a societal standpoint, it was unbelievable, and the ramifications are enormous. And out of it, he produced waves of generations of great players that never would have had the opportunity. Nothing should give anybody more satisfaction than that.
For me, it reminds me of Bible passage that says, "To whom much is given, much is required." And I believe baseball has such a rich, phenomenal history, past sports, throughout society, really global. It's just tremendous to be a part of that. And my passion comes from wanting to be a part of that because I know it's in the best interest of those who watch it, those who participate, in the communities that we serve. So I find being a part of the renaissance that I think has been in the whole time I've been there, under Commissioner Selig, just for it to continue.
Mr. Bud Selig, Wendy from Major League Baseball, thank you so much for joining us today on Diversity Spectrum.
Been a
Thank
pleasure
you,
to be
Brian.
with you.